Good morning, everybody.
All right, we're on the trail. 8:30 this morning. We got a mile or two hike out back to a road. We're gonna move some vehicles around and then catch a different portion of the trail, a little bit more scenic. Walks near the Lake Kentucky, I think it is. So hey, where are we going right now? We're going, what's the name of the trailhead? Or
I couldn't tell you. We're going to this truck.
Anyway, I'll let you know where we end up at. I do know that we're going to Higgins Bay. That's that's where we're camping at tonight. So it shouldn't be as long of a hike today as it was yesterday. I think they said maybe 12 miles, 12, something like that.
Yeah. Today's a short day.
Something like that. So anyway, there's Roachy behind me. I hadn't talked to him yet. What do you think about this trail so far?
It's nice. I mean, especially for Hot Neck. It's 10 miles away. Hey, if I lived here 10 miles away, I'd be here quite often.
Yeah.
But it's pleasant. It's easy. You know.
Oh.
It's walking the woods.
I agree. I'm liking it. I'm just happy to be in the woods with a great bunch of guys. I had to say that because he's right here. Yeah.
Head off. So yeah, you got the head. That's a big ass head. Now he said it tastes like a lemon drop.
Tastes like a lemon drop.
Come on.
Dang. I ain't shitting you. Go get one.
Alright, we'll see if I can find one. I'm gonna eat one. We're stopping and have a little bit of lunch. So I don't guess what I'm having. Tuna again.
You talking to your imaginary friend over there?
Yes, sir. Because none of y'all talk to me. Check out this view, though.
Where we're having lunch.
Do some dishes.
Say hey, homie.
What's up? Do some dishes. This is why you bring your dog right here. Someone's got to do the dishes.
So it's not pollutants that are killing these fish, it's the eagles. You can actually see where they've been clawing at the meat, and I don't know, maybe they've either dropped them or fell out of a nest or simply just somebody scared them and they dropped it. But so anyway, behind me here, you can tell right over in there, that's Coffin Cove, and this is right off. We've been kind of shadowing Lake Barkley all day. So land between the lakes is basically on one side. On one side you have Lake Kentucky. I'm sorry, this is Lake Kentucky. And on the other side you have Lake Barkley, or Barkley Lake. And they dammed it up, I guess, in the 50s or whatever. So all this hiking trails and whatnot is in between those lakes. Hence, land between the lakes. So, see that behind me right there? That's a little island, and there's a cemetery on it. And I think that's where we're gonna try to stay tonight. Right there. All right, so we're going down here. So normally, from what I'm told from the locals, you can't always get to this. A lot of times you either have to wade across or swim across. But as you can see, the water's down right in here, so our little bridge right there. Yeah.
Person died in 1910. You go on the other side of it. Check it out. Like I wonder if the storm broke that one. Well, my truck is about 20 minutes from here, down there. And I'm done.
All right, so the consensus is we are not staying here. Apparently there's a crap load of mosquitoes, and a tornado might have came through here or something, and a lot of down trees. So not a lot of places to hang a hammock without, you know, disturbing other small trees and whatnot, and we don't want to do that. So we're gonna keep pushing on.
It's only gonna be like 65. So I'm saying if it's buggy there, yeah. So you said no wind over there. He says anywhere we get on the water, there may be some. It's not that far down there. We walk down there. There's just nothing to.
All right, so we made it to camp. I'm up there.
Very nice.
There's another one up there, and there's one way back there, and there's one right there.
Sounds like an exciting film you're making back there.
Yeah, we're all over the place. Anyway, we got a nice little fire ring going. Joe is going to try to redeem himself because his fires the last couple of days have been basically shitty.
Huh. He hasn't gotten any firewood, and he hasn't poured any water on it and stirred the ashes to put it out. He just kind of shows up and just sachets away with an attitude. I don't know what his problem is.
Oh,
Sachet.
why has it got to be sachet?
Dude,
Huh?
everybody watches your videos, man. They know you. You got style, right? Sachet. You get offended if I use another word like just frolicked off or something, you know?
You know what? You know what they call people like you? Fruit flies.
I don't even know what that is, man. But I'm hanging out with you, so it must be something cool.
Exactly.
All right, got it. Okay. All right, folks. Hey, you see that right there? That's a nice fire. A nice fire we got there. I know you got my shadow and all that. Apologize. Hey, Jaxx, what time do we get to start this fire?
6:30.
What time is it now?
5:15.
Okay, so that's about all Jaxx is done with the fire for the last, this is the third night, is get bark out orders and stuff like that. As a matter of fact, I asked him if he'd help me get some stuff, and he finally said, you know what, I'll go get some stuff. So he went and got this pile of brush to start the fire. He showing his bushcrafting skills in non-fire building etiquette. This has little green buds on there. So I don't think it's gonna burn. It might, after we stoke this thing.
So wait a minute. I just want to, can I interject something here right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Interjections.
I mean,
Say
this
country.
is kind of, This is kind of janking myself, but I hadn't done shit. I hadn't not brought one piece of wood over here. That was your boy Roach brought that over.
Roach did? I apologize, Roach. I apologize.
I brought a couple pieces over.
I bet that stuff's just gonna burn like gas. That's my bad. I shouldn't even have said it. Yeah. So anyway, so there's this thing. Let's do a quick thing here. What are all these white things everybody has? What are you laying on, Roach?
My back.
Barkley Lounger.
I'm laying on my back.
Jaxx, what are you sitting on?
Barkley Lounger.
What's that right there?
For Scout.
That's
What's his trail name?
But what is it?
It's a Barkley Lounger.
All right. This is the grandfather of the Barkley Lounger.
Right there.
The man.
He is.
That's the boy that wrote this
Barco
song.
himself.
He is the engineer.
That's right. That's the man responsible for everybody having a Barkley Lounger. They're awesome, especially this time of year. You just throw them out and you know, take it easy. Yep. And yeah. So Jaxx asked me if I do a little filming, and I thought, you know, I'll do some things. You know, people that don't hang out with us, stand up for a second there, young man.
Me?
Yeah, you. No, turn back around. Turn back around.
Yes.
Now, hold your smartphone up to your calf. We want to see how big your calves are. Folks at home, grab your phone, put it by your calf, look in the mirror. I guarantee you. Hey, we've already told him if we get in a survival situation, then we're probably gonna, you know, put a tourniquet right just above his knee, and some of that blister medicine and Destinex, so it's numb, and we're gonna start eating his calves.
So what you having for dinner?
I am going to have. Well, I was gonna have a burrito if it's still over here. I'm gonna have the Packet Gourmet Biggin burrito. Not to be confused with the Trailside burrito. This is 1 pot, 5 ounces of water, which is reasonable, and yeah, takes less than 10 minutes.
Steve,
All American burger.
you had that last night.
You know what?
You
I
have
can
it
eat
every
Mexican
night.
3 nights a week too.
All right, check. We know, Roach, you're having tuna again.
I'm having tuna again, man.
Is your nickname Turtle? Peanut butter and crackers, but tuna?
Right, man. Mediterranean style premium tuna with sun-dried tomatoes and extra virgin olive oil. And I'm not hungry, so.
I'm having, you can't see it, but it's a Packet Gourmet Big Easy Gumbo. And I've had this a ton of times, and it is delicious.
Where the hell did you get this?
Look at it.
How'd you get a 50-calorie
Big
tortilla?
Easy Gumbo. Delicious.
That ain't real. What is?
It's actually my mother's maiden name. If I remember as a kid, I always thought that name sounded cooler than
Liz, I think you've been replaced.
It's my buddy.
Your buddy.
Just keep me warm.
The motto was, if the minimums weren't good enough, there wouldn't be minimums.
All right, guys, this is our last morning here. We're heading out to the car right now. It's about 7:45, so it's been a great time with a great bunch of guys. So land between the lakes, guys. Do it.
Hey, bunny rabbit.
We stink so bad that they won't let us ride in the...
Yeah, we got a hitch. We're getting a hitch to the porta potty. We're gonna flip, see who gets to go first.